Have you ever struggled to get in and out of your boat safely? Boat trailer steps are essential for ensuring safety and convenience. In this video, I'll explain the benefits of using boat trailer steps, compare some of the leading brands, and share my recommendations. I'll also walk you through the installation process and my first impressions on the ones I decided to go with. Just to note, this is not a sponsored video. I personally researched and paid for these products at full price, just like any of you. I hope you find it helpful. There's 5 brands that we're going to be looking at today. First, the Sure Step by BoatStep. Second, BoatEFX steps. 3, the Trick Step. 4, Easy Step System. And 5, the Omega Boat Step. We will be comparing the categories of budget, durability, ease of installation and compatibility with different boats, the non-slip surface on the actual boat steps, the height, handrail, handle, and number of steps, and brand reputation. Let's talk price range. The Sure Step Boat Step comes in between $340 and $370. The BoatEFX steps come in at $490 to $600. The Trick Steps, $490 to $500. The Easy Step System, $416 to $570. And the Omega Boat Step, which is that $400 to $460 price point. In terms of durability and material, the Sure Step Boat Step is powder coated steel or galvanized. They have both options. BoatEFX is just the powder coated steel. The Trick Step is a marine industry tough coated steel. The Easy Step system is a powder coated steel or galvanized. And the Omega Boat Step is powder coated steel. The things that's really important for durability is understanding the weight capacity. First, the Sure Step Boat Step, 250 pound rating, BoatEFX steps 450 pounds, Trick Step 450 pounds, Easy Step System 400, and the Omega Boat Step at 400 pounds. In terms of installation, they're all very easy bolt-on installations. A couple of them actually bolt onto the trailer frame itself, and a couple of them mount onto the winch tower post instead. In terms of compatibility with your boat, some of the brands like Sure Step Boat Step, as an example, have a universal option that should work with almost any trailer. And then you have other brands like BoatEFX steps as an example, where they have very specific products and SKUs on their website that are for a specific model boat. And some of the brands even have where you can fill out a custom form like Trick Step, where you can have a custom set built and made for you. Every one of these brands has some sort of tractionable surface. The Sure Step Boat Step has both tread teeth and aqua traction on it. The BoatEFX steps have grip tape or foam tracks options, depending which you want to go with. And they even have a glow-in-the-dark step indicator on theirs. Trick Step has non-skid step pad. The Easy Step System, those have anti-skid top surface material. And the Omega Boat Step is a high-quality grip tape pre-installed. Height of those steps. For the Sure Step Boat Step, they have a total height of 23 inches. The BoatEFX steps have a total height of 26 inches to the top step. The Trick Step, I was not able to actually get the exact measurement, but looking to be in that 21 to 26 inch range to that top step. The Easy Step System is 30 inches to the top step. And then the Omega Boat Step is 18.75 inches to the top step. So the Sure Step Boat Step has a handle length of 34 inches. The BoatEFX steps have a handle length of 34 inches as well. The Trick Step has a taller one at 40.25 inch handle. The Easy Step System is very similar at 40 inches. And the Omega Boat Step has a 36 inch handle length. And in terms of brand credibility and reputation, all of these brands, based off of my research, have very good customer service. The Sure Step Boat Step is actually based in South Dakota. It's a company that started in 2014. BoatEFX steps are based in Ohio, and their company was started in 2020. The Trick Step is based in Indiana, and the company started in 2016. The Easy Step System is based in Texas, and the company started in 2012. Omega Boat Step is based in Tennessee, and their company started in 2017. There's a lot of really good brands out there. In fact, any of these would be a great option for you. I want to help you decide by giving you the research that I had to do myself in order to choose the steps that I went with. In summary, the Sure Step Boat Step is the lowest priced option out there at $340 to $370 price range. They also have the powder coated steel or galvanized options in terms of the material, which is great. Weight capacity, they are on the lighter end here at only 250 pounds with that step bolted as far out as it can go. In terms of non-slip features, these were notable for them with the tread teeth and the aqua traction. And in terms of height, they have a really good height in terms of the steps for the 3-step option, coming at 23 inches to the top step. Now, the BoatEFX steps are on that high end in terms of the price point at $490 to $600 price range. From a weight capacity though, they're tied at the top in terms of a 450 pound weight capacity. So if you want durability, you want to throw some weight on this thing, this could be the right option for you. In terms of non-slip features, they have that unique grip tape or foam tracks option. So you get to decide which one that you want, which works best for you. And the glow-in-the-dark step indicators, which is pretty cool in the low light situations. In terms of height, their height is also one of the top at 26 inches to that top step. Moving on to the highlights of the trick step, this is the other one that's in that top two for price point at $490 to $500. Talking durability, this is the other brand that has the 450 pound weight rating. And the finish on the steps themselves are the Marine Industry Tough Coated Steel. And these ones also have a pretty good reach up to that, what I'm assuming is that 21 to 26 inch height range, which is pretty good. The Easy Step system also has the powder coated steel or galvanized options in terms of finishing, which is really nice depending on the boat trailer that you have. They're in the middle price bracket, that $415 to $570 price point, and they are on the higher end, not the top two, but the higher end at a 400 pound weight capacity, which is probably more than enough for just about anybody out there. And they also have the highest step height for their 3-step system at 30 inches to the top step from the mounting point. But again, that is partially because that first step starts at 10 inches above the frame. And the Omega boat step is at that nice 400 pound weight capacity in that middle range of 400 to 460 in terms of price point. A couple detractors that I would say for them is they only have a grip tape option that I was able to find for the steps. And the Omega boat step also has that shortest height at 18.75 inches to the top step from the top of the tongue. But again, if you're looking for a taller option, they do have larger step options outside of the 3-step that we're looking at here. So which ones did I go with and why? I chose the SureStep boat step for its affordable price in that $340 to $370 range. Excellent tread teeth and aqua traction for safety. I really like having both of those on the step and they look really, really nice. I also really like the height at 23 inches to that top step. That was just about that perfect height. And the only trade-off that I had to make by going with this lower priced option is the 250 pound weight capacity. But that's more than enough for myself and anybody that's gonna be going on. And we're not hanging on that thing and dancing around. We're getting on and off of the boat. So it's gonna work out just fine for me and my needs. Now, I wanna show you the installation process, how easy that goes, my initial thoughts on it, and my initial impressions of the boat steps themselves. Let's go ahead and jump in out in the garage. We're gonna install some SureStep boat steps on my trailer. I've got, as you can see here, a pretty tall-sided boat that's really hard to get into. And of course, when it gets slippery and you're loading it into the water, you don't wanna fall. First things first, we've got this piece right here, which is gonna be the base coming off of the trailer tongue itself, and you've got a back plate. That tongue is gonna sandwich in between here, and you're gonna put 2 bolts on the top, 2 bolts on the bottom. Look to see where it was gonna land on the boat. It's gonna be a little bit closer than I want, but that's okay with where I'm gonna place it. I put a marking here on here in permanent marker. And the reason why I did that is I just installed this ramping clamp on here. I need to move it 6 inches back, which is this permanent marker mark right here. And so this whole winch post is gonna move back 6 inches. And so the boat's gonna move back 6 inches. So knowing that's gonna move forward, I'm gonna put this right in front of it. It's nice as they give you a hardware pack that has the bolt, the washer, and the nut already hand tightened down on there. The bolts are gonna go in from this side, and what I'm gonna start with is just 2 of the bolts. That way I can lean them over that, put the bracket on the other side, throw the nut and the washer on, and that way it can hang and hold. So like this. Okay, so while these guys are awesome, they don't fit, so I'm gonna have to buy new ones, but I've got some skinnier ones that'll work for tonight. That'll get the job done. And then I'll run to the store tomorrow, grab some thicker ones. As we were doing, we're gonna do the top 2 holes here. And then we're gonna put a washer and a nut on the back side. Like that. We'll be just right in front of that black mark. There we go. Now we'll do the bottom ones. We'll go ahead and tighten these down then. Should be able to stand on it as is. Sure can. Now that we got the arm on there, the next thing that we need to do is get the actual boat step on. And so they do give us two longer ones, but this is what they're for. I think they actually have a plastic piece that goes on the inside to help prevent rubbing. And so we've got the bolt that's gonna go through. There's gonna be a plastic washer that goes on the inside. We're gonna put this all the way to the outside. That's pretty tight, so I don't think we'll actually need the back ones, even though we lost them. All right, so we got those there. So we're gonna go ahead and put a washer and a lock nut, nylon lock nut on the back. And these are 9/16, so we're gonna go ahead and tighten down these guys here. We'll get one snug, and then we'll get the other one tightened down. That one's snug. Give it a good effort, but no need to like go crazy. They are lock nuts. And there we go. Then finally, we've got the arm that's gonna go and slide in here. And the way that this is gonna work is you've got 4 smaller bolts with washers and nuts that'll go on each side instead of straight through. Bolts in there. 2 other bolts in there. I'm actually surprised this isn't harder for just one person. I think the hardest part was putting the nylon spacers in there was really the hardest part. They made this smart where it's not all one piece, so it's actually doable by yourself. We'll get them snug first and then we'll go back and tighten them. Nice and tight. Nice and tight. Here we are, they're installed. Now let's do the honors. First step up, let's see if I can get in the boat. Just take one step on, grab this railing, boom, boom, boom. How easy is it to get out? Go up here, step down. It's nice and sturdy. All right, so one thing that I will add in terms of stability, I know that these bolts down here are gonna make a world of difference once I get those replaced tomorrow for stability. The other thing to note is the trailer's not hooked up to anything. And so the trailer is what we're seeing a lot of sway in and rocking in, because if you see here, yeah, it looks like it's rocking, but look at the trailer. It's literally moving. So of course, if this is still hooked up to your tow vehicle, you're good. The only other part that I'm gonna try to cinch down even a little bit more because I can feel a little bit of space in here, but not enough for the extra spacers, is right down here at the bottom of the boat step by the step here. When I step out here, I can feel a tiny bit of flexing in here. And so I'm gonna tighten those down a little bit more and that should take care of it. I'm overall pretty happy with it right now. We're gonna give it a test run in a lot of videos this year. Make sure you're commenting and watching for how it works out and ask any questions down below. As I get used to using it, I'll tell you what I like, what I don't like, if I love it, if I'd recommend it. But as of right now, based off of my research, installing being really easy, I would recommend it right now, but we'll see what real time on the water does with it. And there we got it, the heavy duty boat step from SureStep. It'd be nice if they could throw some longer ones in there, or even just ask the question when you're buying, how wide is the bar that you're gonna be putting it on, so they can give you the right lengths. Other than that, this thing looks awesome. There is a little bit of give to it when you go up and down. I think it's because of those bolts, but we will find out. If you're interested in boat steps, hopefully this video helps you out. If you are interested in any of the ones that I talked about in today's video, they're linked down below to make it super easy for you to go and access exactly what I was talking about. And if you're interested in some of the other things that I've done to the boat, check out this playlist right here on the screen. And until next time, take it easy.